Greetings, classmates. This is Patricia Blackman, and today I would like to explore the relationship between a soldier of the American Civil War and God, their relationship. How did they maintain that relationship while breaking one of the Ten Commandments, one of the basic Ten Commandments? The fundamentals of war is, of course, taking a person's life. And we're taught in the Ten Commandments of the King James Version of the Bible, thou shalt not kill. It's one of the most important ones. And so how did the Civil War soldiers get past that problem of being a soldier and still maintaining a good relationship with God? Because if God doesn't want you to kill people, and of course we know that war is all about killing people, how did they do that? Well, so to check this out, first we're going to look in the Bible and think about soldiers of God. And they were soldiers, but still men of God. Abraham, for instance, fought 4 kings. David killed Goliath and then led his army in the war. Then we go on to the founding of our country of George Washington and Robert E. Lee, who were both Christians and also great soldiers. Now there's plenty others that we can mention. These are just a few. There's so many people that have fought and killed people, but still somehow they try to maintain a close relationship with God. Not just saying that they love God and that they want to work for God, but they try to maintain a close relationship with God, which is what all of us want. I grew up in the church, and I've always had a relationship with God. There are times when I feel like that I have moved away and am not as close to God as I want to be. And so that's what I'm trying to get to the bottom of today. How did those soldiers maintain that close, loving relationship with God, knowing that they were going in to kill people? And so we look at some of the things, the diaries and the journals that were written by the soldiers. One Union officer wrote, I never expect to fully believed when I saw what I saw of the horrors of Spotsylvania, because I should be loath to believe it myself had I not seen it. In other words, they couldn't even really believe what they were seeing most of the time. And so you have to wonder if sometimes they begin to doubt, was God there and did he love them? But one thing about the American Civil War, unfortunately, the South was totally convinced that God was on their side, and the North was absolutely convinced that God was on their side. And so how can we know exactly, where God is, and really, how can they know? Now, what I found in searching is some writings, and I'm going to read from one of the diaries of a gentleman, and he says, the focus is placed on his writings of the Sabbath and his blessings from God. See, he was concerned about that. And he says, the weather's cloudy and cool. It froze some last night. Some cloudy. The sun shines some of the time. 13 weeks have away since I came into the camp. It has been quite pleasant. I have had a severe headache nearly all day. There is little regard paid to the Sabbath here. One day is just like another. I shall know how to appreciate the holy day as I never before when I return to the civil duties of life. With that change there will be in thousands. Profanity, viciousness, imbibing, and gambling will be among the many traits acquired in the Army. Will they be good citizens? In fact, will they prove to be good soldiers? It remains to be seen. So he talks about how there's no regard for the Sabbath, and we wonder how he keeps his relationship with God. Thank you very much.